Welcome to iHeart Realty. I want to talk a little bit about what's happening in the market. We have a lot of different talk happening all over the place. Some are really optimistic, some are really pessimistic, some are kind of in the middle. There is a lot that's changing, and what we see is that we've had lots of forecasts, lots of experts that are talking about when is the economy going to correct itself. As we've seen the past 12 years, we've had a steady increase in prices, low interest rates. I mean, they were at the point where they were in the low threes. That's crazy. And so we know that the interest rate had to go up naturally. The economy has to balance and correct itself in order for the economy to continue to be stimulated. What we do know is that the feds have said that they're going to increase the interest rate. I don't know why this is alarming to people. I remember when we first bought our condo back in 2006, interest rates were at 6.5, 6.7. They were still really good. That's not a bad interest rate. Just ask your parents or your family that bought homes in the 80s. 1980s, people were paying anywhere from 13 to 18% interest rate. Now that's crazy, but 6-7% is considered a healthy economy. We're still looking at the high fours. So where you start seeing where you start seeing the 5-6%, that's not bad. But for those buyers that are on the fence, start buying. You know, this is a good time to get off that fence and buy, because a higher interest rate automatically will make that price go up monthly, your monthly budget. So if you think that you're gonna wait for prices to drop, if prices drop and your interest rate goes up, you're actually gonna pay more because of the interest rate than you are because of the lower price. So don't wait for that if you're on the fence. Again, this is something that naturally has to happen. Now, from last year, reports are saying that we're on a decrease, but in the Orlando market, we're still seeing a higher rate than last year. We still see that people have a higher equity than they did last year on their homes. In August, we started seeing a decline. If your home, in the actual marketplace, it says that homes over $300,000 have slowed down. In the Oviedo marketplace, in the Seminole County, what we see is actually over $350,000, really over $400,000. We see consistent price decreases just because they either weren't priced right or the amount of buyers have actually funneled down. So we're seeing a lot of that happening. I still have had listings that are in the 300s and they've just gone. So if they're priced right, they're still going. And that doesn't matter what market it's in, that's what will always happen. When it's priced right and the conditions right, people are gonna buy. So it doesn't matter what kind of economy it's in, that's just the fact. So what we are seeing, again, if you're on the fence, buy if you can, if this is the time, because interest rates will go up. Another really cool thing about living in Central Florida is that Orlando has one of the more affordable housing areas in the United States. We have seen 18% growth in Orlando. It is the fastest growing large city in Florida since 2010. So Orlando continues to be on the rise. You can still get a house here for under $100,000. Doesn't mean it's gonna be the best condition, but you can still afford to live here. So those are the things that are really good, where you may start feeling, not a recession, but a correction of the market. You'll start feeling it in other markets. Some markets have already started to feel it around the United States. But here in Orlando specifically, we have a pretty good buffer because we never went so high that it was time to correct itself so drastically. So in a nutshell, that's what's taking place. We've had experts say that by the third and fourth quarter of this year, you're gonna see more listings, they're gonna be on the market longer, the supply is going to last longer. So keep alert, keep watching, keep looking at what the trends are taking place. If you're in the market, contact us. We'll let you know exactly what's happening in our market every single week, because we do track the trends in our market. Every single market is different, even in different counties. So we watch what the demand is. We look at the days on the market, the average days on market. We look at the median price per square foot, average price per square foot. All of that goes into consideration, what kind of offer you should make and what kind of price you should price your home for. We don't like to see things stagnant on the market, so we want to make sure that if we're selling your home, we're pricing it right to sell, not for it to stay on the market stagnant. If you're a buyer with us, we look to make a competitive offer that's going to win you the property that you want while still saving you money and making sure that the appraised value is higher than what you're paying for it. I hope that these little tips help you guys understand a little bit about what's going on right now, but again, this can change from month to month, especially over the course of the next quarter or so, so keep an eye out and stay tuned for what's taking place. Thanks for watching.